Okay. It's late and I have to go to bed, but I'm so excited about the new update to Adobe Photoshop. It's such a powerful tool that we can use to create lifelike images of anything we want. I have here a new template open, and I'm going to draw a donkey for you. So what we need to do is zoom in, and I'm going to go to the left here and grab my pen tool. And I'm going to start with we have an ear here, we have the mouth like this. Right there is the indentation of the mouth. We have the leg, and there's the hoof. We come around here, and we draw the other leg and the hoof. I'm going to stop there and proceed to finish the back. And as donkeys go, they have a little tail like this, and you get a little tassel that comes out like this. And we're just going to pretend that the donkey is walking like this. Another little hoof there. You can see the leg comes like that. I spilled over there a little bit, but it's okay because what we can do is grab the eraser tool from the left side here, and we can remove that overspill like that. And that takes care of that problem. Now I'm going to create another leg for the donkey in the front. The donkey's taking long strides. There's a little hoof. And as you can see, this leg comes up there. That looks pretty good. Now, usually donkeys have a bit of a little, I don't know what you call it, like a fin that comes along here. And this is a very delicate part because you run the risk of making your donkey look like a dinosaur rather than a donkey. At this point, we can go ahead and add some nasal features. Like that. That looks pretty good. I like to add these little ribs here along the nose that give an illusion that this is a 3D image. We can see that the donkey's snout is in fact rounded off at the top. The next thing I like to do is just kind of make the other ear like this. And we're just going to add a little bit of a little curve to that ear. And the reason I'm doing that is because perhaps the donkey just flicked a fly off his ear. And see, here's the fly. You draw the wings. And the fly just went tumbling across the sky because the donkey flipped the fly like this, as donkeys do. They can do the same thing with their tails too. But this is what just happened. Next, this is a crucial moment. We're going to draw the donkey's eyes like this. And maybe we want it to be kind of a sad donkey. You know? And now we have the other eye here. Again, we want the eyes to be kind of sad because maybe somebody just referred to him by his scientific name, which is often thought of as a curse word in today's vernacular. We have the ear. That looks pretty good. Now it's time that we fill in what we have. So I'm gonna come up to the left side here, as you can see right there with the mouse. I'm gonna click this bucket tool. Now I'm gonna go in here and pick something that's kind of like a brown, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. That didn't work there. Sometimes that happens. So I'm gonna click back to my paintbrush, fill in there around the rear end of the donkey, and we're gonna give that another try. It doesn't always work the first time, so I'm gonna switch my palette back to this, and we go back to there we go. That looks pretty good. Color that leg there a little bit. And the tail, we want the tail to be black. So I'm going to switch colors. Looks pretty good. The nose, I just want to be kind of actually, I think the nose would probably be a little darker as it goes. That looks pretty good. I'm going to leave the whites of the eyes. Maybe the eyelids are a little darker like that. The inside of the ear should definitely be more pink than anything else. This is more of a lavender. I want more of a pink. Let's see here. I'm having a little bit of a difficulty going on right here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. That looks pretty good. Fill that in. That's not the right color. Oh, it's because I have to switch this. But it's just remarkable what Photoshop allows us to do. I can even click this part of the donkey again, switch back to this, and then you can see that looks reasonable. Last thing I want to do here before we call it a night is to color the fly a little bit here. So I'm just going to switch this, go to this one again. And again, it's very important to fill in all those lines so it doesn't spill out to everything else. So the body of the fly is black. So here we go. You can do this, do that. And then the wings, probably want them to be more gray than anything else. I keep forgetting to switch my palette over here. There's one wing, there's another one. And that looks pretty good. I think we'll actually give the donkey some sad gray eyes. And then lastly, all we have to really worry about is the hooves and the spine on its back. So what we're going to do is, again, we're just going to switch colors to, we'll do this color. And then we're just going to fill that in. And that looks pretty great. Last thing, I'm going to take the paintbrush again and just draw the hooves like that. And the beautiful thing about Photoshop is that if you close off an area, the computer does the rest. It's marvelous. It's absolutely just wonderful. All right, so again, let's go ahead and click our bucket tool, fill in these hooves. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. What a beautiful picture this is. And I think to just top everything off and make it even better, I'm going to add here, we have just a little ground here that he's trotting across, this donkey, like that. And then we'll go ahead and, hey, maybe he's maybe he's walking across some green grass. I think that's pretty reasonable to assume such a thing as that. Again, we're having some difficulties here. I don't know why that's not working very well, but we're just going to go ahead and make this a little bit thicker because I'm tired and I'm not messing around anymore. And we just want to make sure that I'm just going to just do this. That looks good. Let's switch back to the green and see if that works. Here we go. Let's see here. Where's there's the tool right there. Okay, very good. Grab this from we want the color of deep green grass. Very good. And back to the paint bucket tool. Switch my palette, and we're in danger of finishing this. I'm having some difficulties again, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make this paintbrush really big, like that, and make it even bigger again, even bigger than that. And then we're just going to paint the grass like this. That looks pretty great, And maybe it's tall grass, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why we can't see his hooves anymore. Nonetheless, we're going to switch. We're going to give it a nice, a beautiful blue sky. That looks pretty good. About right. Actually, a little lighter blue like that. Let's go ahead and paint the sky right now. Oh, okay. I forgot to switch my palette again, but at least we know it's going to work. Okay, very good. Paint under the donkey, through the donkey's legs. And I would be very particularly happy if we had a sun. And notice the circle that you automatically get is very beautiful. My grandmother always told me that the sun's orange when you're coloring or drawing a picture, but I always insisted on it being yellow. So what we're going to do is compromise as to respect her and myself, and we'll pick something in between like this. And here it goes. change the palette. There's the sun. Very good. This is something. This has the potential to be sold as an NFT, and I may be doing so in the near future. So if you're interested, this one will probably be worth about 140 Ethereum. So if you're interested, leave a comment below. I have to sign my name, and this thing will be done. So again, grab my little dropper. This is the color I want to sign the picture in. Back to my paintbrush, make it nice and small, and very good. Thanks so much for watching, and it appears that after zooming out, the donkey is abandoned on a tiny island alone with a fly that he just killed, which was probably going to be his only friend. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.